Fighter 6. Fighting round. Unranked match. A new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That was a solid anti-air. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Deftly shuts out the jumper. What are they thinking here? The jump-in is denied. Projectile to try and change the situation. Comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it? Player 1 chases them down. KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Yoga fire him. Checks them with the projectile. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Lets off a yoga fire. Still scrapping for control of this. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Throw connects and does big damage. What a reaction to go in solid anti-air. Both fighters planning something. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Sets up with the jump in. Inferno. What are they cooking up? Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Okay, here we go. They back down to regroup. This may be the final push. They gotta dig down deep here. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? Both of them back off. They may be preparing for the final exchange. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Who will come out on top in this final round? Burns them up. Medium kick. Bringing the hot yoga inferno to set this fight alight. Okay, here we go. A jump? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Over in a flash. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let's go. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Difficult situation for a throw. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. All right. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Takes a trip. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Look at the damage they could pump out with the combo. Things are heating up. The jump-in is denied. Throws them to negate the block. Jumps up, knockdown, and drop tap to close it. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 can build off this lead. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They just won't stop switching sides. Going in. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you know they're on a cross-up attack. Here comes a big combo. Both sides getting ready. Any mistake here wrecks them. Drive impact misses. Lots of distance here. Who's baiting who? What is burnout, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 meets them air to air. Oh, critical art now. Can they use what a finish? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Who's going to steal this win? Chin-right kick for a mix-up. Both fighters are raring to go. This can lead to some big damage. All the throws connect. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. The super connects. Drops them from the air. Keeps them out. Flatlines them. Player 1 is a force to be reckoned with.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Still slugging it out here. Opts for the throw. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Taking stock. Holds out with the block. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the ambiguous crossover. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. In a dire situation, they can't afford to get some. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Overhead, G-right kick for a mix-up. Box him with a target. Taking stock. With the impact. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. Blocks the impact. Gets him with the anti-air. Very slick, a back throw for damage and vital positioning. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball. There's the wall strike. They can't do anything now. Wow, that's some big time damage there. Player two can break through with the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a jump in. Manages to block the jump in attack. Checks with a medium kick. Shoryuken? Which fighter will control overhead? Genius read with that throw escape. Right? Both sides getting ready. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Solid anti-air. Aims for the shin. No! Critical art now? They are in a real bad situation here. What a finish! Player one was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Goes with the safe stuff with that target punch. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Takes the chance to hurt him. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Slips the grab. Not so bad. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Heading into the end game now. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Jumps. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Nails the anti-air. Time's the only thing moving here. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Checks him with the projectile. KO! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Holds out with the block. Decides to meet them in the air. The jump in is denied. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Nice crossover. Looking to impress with this super. Cycle Storm's bringing a flurry of pain right to their doorstep. Hammers them with a Cycle Blitz. Gets the combo. Perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The jump in catches them. Strikes back with the drive impact. Gets a chance at that jump in. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Takes the chance to hurt him. Taking stock. Neither of them willing to back off here. Very solid corner switch. With the life gap open, gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hustles in. Checks with a medium kick. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown, and their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Gets the jump in. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Spends the gauge to get some crispy damage with a Psycho Storm. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Big opportunity now in this corner. There's a change of sides. Side switch! Are we gonna see a comeback here? Anti-air in the clutch! Player 1 is barely hanging in there. Needs to jump in with a perfect in there! That was a clinic of how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the surprise rush in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Just out of range for that throw. Can they convert this punish counter KO? Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 2 chases them down, rushes that off and keeps going. Springs forward with the drive rush. Jumps in. Connects with medium kick. Going in. Still scrapping for control of the space. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Both fighters planning something? This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Roses with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. There's a change of sides. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Solid anti-air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Dangerous range here. Jump! just catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Trips him up. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. All right. Checks him with the projectile. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. That drive impact is blocked. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. All right, what's coming up next? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. There's space to make something happen here, and neither fighter looks willing to back down. Life lead opens up. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Pokes with a medium kick. Sandblast! Player rising, uppercut. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Projectile to try and change the situation. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Breaks the block with a throw. Connects with medium kick. Springs forward with the drive rush. That drive impact doesn't get through. Shoryuken? Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and they just won't stop switching sides. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Blocks the impact. Player 2 is dominating this match. They're spacing KO. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. Definitely saw that counter coming. Good anti-air. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop it. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Sticks the jump in. Gotcha. Neither of them willing to back off here. Takes a trip. One combo can end this round right now. Player 1 will have to fight back here without any drive. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Tries him open with a Shoryuken. The jump in is denied. Shoryuken grabs and throws him away. Jumps in. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Flash anti-air. Jump! Will they gamble something here on a drive move? He dashes out of the ship. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Low heavy. The low is denied. Player 2 chases them down. Throws them. What's next? Nails the anti-air. Goes to the oh! This is gonna be bad news. Life lead opens up. A quick breather. Big throws. Player 1 finishes them with a drive impact. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Smart play with the throw. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks him with the projectile. Blocks it. Goes low. Breaks those shins. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 1, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Going in? This can lead to some big damage. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Fight round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. Goes low. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Throws a fireball. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Does he right? More fuel for the fire. Cook them up. Taking chunks out of each other here. And whip. They're wide open. Medium kick into. Nothing stops this train. Dashes out the cage right there. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. Reads the jump in perfectly. The next touch may decide this round. Put them on notice. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Ready, match. Here comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Do this. Come on. Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Jump in, finds the mark. Shows the overhead. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. KO. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Jumps in. G-right kick for a mix-up. Goes low. Jumps. Scrapping it out up close. Shows a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. A quick breather. Looks like they want to put him in with the cross. Took him to the corner in a flash. The overhead denied. A wheel. Oh my God, they just choked it up. Can they close this round without the lock? Medium kick. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Goes with the safe stuff with that target bomb. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Knocked them out of the air. This can lead to some big damage. He cashes out a triple chin right. This is going to hurt. Nice fireball. Gets into perfect fire. Will this super art do anything? Bring in the heat. Still alive? Still alive? Ooh, we're not done here. Amazing. They are done. Player one survived that tense mirror match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This is gonna hurt. Gets the combo. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Sticks the combo. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Takes a trip. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. The pressure is so intense here. G-right kick for a mix-up. Player one will have to fight back here without any drive. Both can end the round next. KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Player two will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. Both fighters have plenty of drive to work with, but how they make their approach will be key. Misses the drive impact. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. All right, what's coming up next? Jumps up, goes for the jump in. Zones with the fireball. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blitz? Crowns them from above. Player one is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Doing some quick planning? Keeps them out. They're low heavy, but no go. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Player taps them on the toe. Can they create an opportunity? Turning it right up with a super. This is gonna take a chunk. Any mistake here is a burnout. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Fight round. Fight.
Hits the drive. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? G-right kick for a mix-up. Scrapping it out. Perfect execution with the anti-air. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Drive gauge management in with the crossover. The G-right keeps them out, throws them. What's next? Uses their drive gauge. Solid anti-air. Are they going to be able to come back and read the jump in perfectly? This is gonna hurt. Closes it out. Player two comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Crowns them from above. Doesn't miss a beat. Checks them with the projectile. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Decides to go in with the target combo. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Will that drive impact get punished? They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Pops him with a shorty. In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jumps in. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Shows the medium kick. Dry gauge management here is going to be vital. Medium kick hits. Medium kick. Side switch in the corner. Both hits him with a stopping block. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 is not in a good place. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Life lead is there, but still in there. Player 2 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
A new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Impacts are no go. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. The jump in is denied. The quarter makes it hard to intercept. Slick anti-air finish. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Gets the jump in. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Both fighters planning something? Their life is hanging perfect KO. They were in full control there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Round 1.
They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Shoots off a fireball up close. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. There's a corner switch. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the crossover. Sticks the combo. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes to the overdrive. Big counter. Takes a trip. Nice counter. All right, what's coming up next? Decides to buff up while they can. Player 1 can't use any more drive. Shinku Hadouken! The super doesn't hit! In there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Flashes him. Connects with medium kick. Medium kick. Scrapping it out up close. Medium kick hits. Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps. Side switch in the Jinku Hadouken. What'll happen here? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Overdrive Hadouken. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Connects with medium kick. Drives and back misses. They need to capitalize on this drive to stage. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Scuffle. Okay, here what's this Jinku Hadouken closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? There's a change of sides. Looking to impress with this super. Goes for the super art early to try and establish a big life lead from the get-go. Both fighters desperate. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. What? Plus anti-air. Jump. Solid anti-air. Anticipated that throw. Presses for a reaction with a fireball.
Hadouken! 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 Hadouken!
What are they gonna do? Knock them out of the air.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
A jump? Here comes the corner pressure. A jump in? Sets up with the jump in. Player 1 needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of a comeback. A real Tekken whip. Are you kidding me? I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. This is gonna hurt. Jumps. Was looking for that jump attack. Trips him up. Player 2 chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure. Oh! Picture perfect punish counter. Projectile to try and change the situation. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Big low reaching heavy. Life lead opens up. Medium kick hits. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Both fighters are burnout triggered. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely fires off and she's in there. Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up?
Round 2. Fight.
Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player 2 didn't manage their drive properly through that round. Meter management is absolutely vital, and they need to manage it properly for this coming round. Gets carried to the corner. Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Barely blocks the jump in. Going in. Sneaks in above. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Player 2 just goes for it at this range. Crowns him from above. Life lead is there, but ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. What are they gonna do? The next touch may just burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Sticks out a kick. Closes it out. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Jumps in. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Which fight ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Now, anti-air in the clutch. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Jump! The Jinrai Knocked him out of the air. Cross-up attack. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Oh man, this is a scary range. Medium kick. Ooh, does him dirty. Pokes with a kick. Oh, here we go. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Shakes things up with a fireball. What are they gonna do? And they are done! I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? All right, what's coming up next? Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jump gets him. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Checks him with the projectile. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Jumps. Somehow just goes for it at this range. Player one is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Side switch in the corner. Jumps up. This can lead to some big damage. A super art? Excellent read. That's not gonna hit. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Yoga Inferno to start this fight alight. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. This is it. Move clutch, anti-air. That feeling out phase is crowns him from above. Which fighter will... This is gonna hurt. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Chuck the fireball to continue their hold. This could lead to some big damage. Finds the target. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Goes for the jump in. Amazing. Forward rush. Player, nothing stops this train. Player all in with the rush. Excellent read. What were they thinking? Oh, here we go. Inferno. What are they cooking up? Reads the jump in perfectly. Noticeable lot of drop. Are you kidding me? Player 2 really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Uses the fireball to try and get us going on the offensive. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Trips him up. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Hits the back throw, looking to set something up to get more damage. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Taking stock. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zone strike. All right, what's coming up next? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Let's off a projectile to waste time. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Teleports! That's gonna rattle him. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Gets the jump in. From upstairs. Lets off a yoga fire. Looks to drop him to earth. Low heavy. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory when the jaws digs in deep to get that driving? The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Nice fire. Drops them. Looking for a hole. Goes and turns out. Player Yoga Inferno to Smith closes it out. Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Blocks the jump in. The toss-up connects. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? What'll happen here? Will that drive impact get punished? Gets the jump in. Oh God, this is tense. Jumps? Genius read. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both of them are low on health and are playing very cautious. They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. That combo did decent damage. Jumps in. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Looking for a chance. Checks with a medium kick. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown and Shoryuken Hits him with a stopping block. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Crowns him from above. Uses the gauge for a super art. Triple chin right hit. Good damage option there. They don't have any leeway to make a mistake. Someone's gotta make a look. Closes it out. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Chin right kick for a mix-up. Jumps. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. The jump in catches him. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Holds out with the block. Jumps up. Side switch in the corner. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Going in. Blocks it. Scrapping it out up close. Aim for the shit. The drive impact doesn't work. Not so fast. It's a good spot to use the super. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 1 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. The throw is denied. Okay, here we go. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Opens with the fireball. Who will come out on top in this final round? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Shoryu! Knocks him out of the air. Blocks that off. Jump! Jinrai? Here comes the... This unleashes him. What a finish! Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Still slugging it out here. Had the radar up and running. Combo with the target combo. In a dire situation. Big KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Controls the distance with a smart little rush back. The jump in catches them. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Jumps? You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Tops him with a shorty. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. They trade hits. Controls the distance with a smart new rush back. So, what's next? Oh, could be the start of something. Time to reassess the situation? Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Stabbers them with a psycho blitz. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. I never miss. Goes with a stick off for the critical art. What'll happen here? Impact squat. Their spacing is so on point. But who's gonna blink first? Tail switch. Both fighters are hurting. Can this
this drive bring them back? Both of them back off. They may be willing to risk it for the overdrive. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. This is gonna hurt. They're running out of time. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 2 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stopping block. Combo with the target combo. Uses the parry. Oh, with the drive impact. What are they thinking here? Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Takes a trip. The super armor does its job. Player 2 chases them down. All right, what's coming up next? It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Go in there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. Throws out a projectile. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Big opportunity coming. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. What's the next move? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Knockdown and... Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive into a super art. Bring in the heat! Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. There it is! They knew it'd be enough. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making them escape. Player 2 needs to take it, brushes that off, and keeps going. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. The super connect! What now? Player 2 is in a that back row was huge! Hits that with confidence! A real test of nerve here! Holy! Weaves in the impact to finish! Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell him what's good!
Great match. Comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line. Let's go!
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts off the jumper. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. No go for the throw. Blocks the jump in. Goes for an overhead. Gets a chance with that jumper. Sucker! Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Takes a trip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage.
Not so fast.
One combo can end this round right now. Experiencing KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jump? Goes low. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Scrapping it out up close. Super hard on hits him with a stopping pop. Jumps up. Blocks the impact. Long range fireball to break the silence. Jumps in. Going in. Barely blocks the jump in. G-right kick for a mix. The kick hits. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. It reads the jump in perfectly. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Does he right? Unfazed by the switch and block. Anti-air in the front. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Gives the ribcage some TLC. Player 1 is blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. The super connects. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. A jump. Does he right? Pokes with a kick. Solid anti-air. Holy. Hits that with confidence. Player 1 is visibly to some big damage. Eat this. Big drop. There's the burner. Gives the ribcage some TLC. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it. Reads the jump in perfectly. Whoa, and you're grounded. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Keeps them out. Checks with a medium. Box him with a target. Sticks the combo. Player 1 has the life advantage. Pressuring them in the corner. No good up high. Gets a chance with that jump in. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Takes a trip. Had the radar up and running. Checks him with a projectile. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. G-right kick for a mix-up. Who will capitalize on an open? They were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Controls the distance with a smart kill rush back. The jump in is denied. Uses the target combo with a filler. Heats it up with a combo into super. Flashes the super. This could either seal the deal or it could come back to bite him. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? G-right kick for a mix-up. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Peppers him with a psycho flip. What'll happen here? Oh, the throw connects. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Crowns him from above. Flatlines him. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Opts for the throw. The jump in is denied. What are they thinking here? The super armor does its job. Trips him up. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Oh, burnout triggered. Going in, player 2 can't opt for the psycho cannon. Time to start cooking. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Okay, creating some space here. Oh God, this is tense. Player 2 will look to apply pressure in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Opts to create space to start. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The jump in is denied. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Easily escapes that throw attack. Drive gauge gap. Just goes for it at this range. Goes for the throw. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Big opportunity now in this corner. Can they claw their way back and give themselves a chance to win? Blocks it. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Are we going all in with the rush? Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Roses with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The drive impact doesn't get them the punish counter, but it's still good. Goes air to deny them a chance. Lots of aggression from both sides. Trips them up. Jump in finds the mark. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Box him with a target combo. Life lead opens up. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Definitely answers the air attack. Overdrive arc. Okay, creating some space here. I think they just goes for the super arc. That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. They may need to spend some meter here in order to close out this round. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's gotta act. Our fighters are at a standstill. What's the play here? This is a prime opportunity. Burnout activates. Player 1 has depleted their drive KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Sneaks in above. Sticks the jump in. The jump in catches them. Still slugging it out at this range. Going in. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Solid anti-air. Dangerous range here. The pressure is building now that Psycho Cannon is out. Knocked him out of the air. Player 2 sees the overhead coming. Jumps. Either fighter grabs it up with a throw. That was catch as can as you're gonna get in a fight.